All right, this is an $8 bread maker I got from Goodwill. Obviously, when it first came out, it wasn't $8, but you'd be surprised. If you go to these stores, you can find these bread makers for a really, really affordable prices. And that's where you go when you can save all your money. Can you imagine the amount of money I save in making my own bread and also knowing what's inside of the bread? So for this particular recipe right here, I only used, let me see how many ingredients. I used 1 cup of warm water, 3 cups of flour, I think 1 teaspoon of salt. I really don't even use a lot of salt. I think maybe half a teaspoon of sugar, but the recipes have to be right on. And then I use 1/4 a teaspoon of yeast or whatnot. But the recipe doesn't matter because each bread maker is going to be a different size. So you, when you do get your bread maker from the thrift shop or the Goodwill, you have to find out what's the measurements for your specific bread maker. This what worked out for me and mine, and it really is like chemistry. Now you see me pulling the piece out. This is my first bread maker, by the way, and everything is completely hot. Look how hot that bad boy is. I could barely touch it, and you have to pull the this is the for people who don't have a bread maker, this is the piece that stirs all the dough up together, and it's so easy to use. Once you pour all the ingredients in there, you shut it. You don't have to mix. You don't have to stir. It's going to mix, stir, and bake. All you have to do is pull that bad boy out. You pour everything in and you put it out. Now, if it's your first bread maker, you have to put everything in a certain order, you know. But for the most part, everything's easy. Look at this bad boy here. $8 bread maker? Come on, look at this. Now it's hot. Now look, I'm about to use an electric knife. I'm not gonna cut it all the way through. I was rushing. I did this video 1 o'clock, one some in the morning. So I'm gonna rush through cutting it, and it's pretty loud. I didn't want to wake up the neighbors or anybody, so I just hurry up and cut it because that electric knife can get loud. And I didn't cut it all the way to the end. And I cut the pieces. Oh, look at that steam coming off that bad boy. Good God Almighty, Lord have mercy. Look at the steam coming off that. So I didn't cut it all the way thorough. I was rushing because I didn't want to, it was like almost 1, 2 in the morning. But you see the steam coming off that. Look, this is fresh bread, y'all. Come on. I made this at home. See, this bread right here going to get stale and mold. Look at it. Don't it look like bread in the store? They normally want you to let it cool down before you cut it. But, I was just trying to make the video. So I said, let me go ahead and cut it. And maybe the steam will make it look even more delicious. And you see, I rushed so much, I didn't even cut it all the way through. Now I have to go take a regular knife just to cut it. And so now look at the pieces. I should have took my time, but I was rushing. And that particular knife it needs to be sharpened anyway. But man, look at that. Oh my, look at the edges. Does this not look like bread? This is homemade Texas toast. I could put garlic on it. I could put all kind of garlic butter. I could make anything. I could make bread for spaghetti. I could do the garlic bread. Look at that. Look, healthy. And I know everything that's inside of it. Man, you have to go get your bread maker from one of these Goodwill stop. Yours might not be $8. Yours might be $10, $12, $14. I still think all those are good prices. It may even be lower, but for that price and to get this, oh, I bid it. Look, y'all, I bid it. Look. Oh my good, oh my God, look at this bad boy here. If you don't go out and get you a bread maker, I don't know what to tell you. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, thank you.